morning to our RANsquawk listeners. Hope you all had a great evening. Take a look where we trade then as we head in toward the North American Open. The general risk-averse tone seen across the board. A couple of things stemming from overnight. Firstly, a report out of Moody's Investor Services, which has taken downgrade action on several sub-sovereigns and has put on a review for potential downgrade 17 of the global major banks. We've also seen the French financials also weak on the back of corporate earnings, the likes of AXA and SocGen disappointing against street estimates. AXA have traded down individually as much as over 4% so far today. In terms of other things though, the focus still predominantly based upon that of the Greek situation, although we had EU's Juncker speak late yesterday and suggest that talks are progressing from those conference calls just a day ago. It still seems that a definitive date on this deal will be concluded and authorised by European members is still somewhat to be questioned. The source comments from yesterday continue to draw attention where they did suggest that there may well be not until a final deal concluded till the Greek elections are held in April. As such then, we've seen that risk-averse tone across the board. The euro seen the currency markets lower, and we've seen a flight to quality into the dollar. The dollar index itself trading up over the 80 handle once again has also weighed on the crude futures where WTI is trading around its lowest levels of the day. In tandem with that then, Bund futures are up. This comes even in spite of some relatively successful auctions we saw out both the Spanish and French agencies who sold durations in the belly of the curve, both around the top end of the indicative ranges, so roughly around 4 billion sold from Spain and around 8 billion from France today. Looking forward then in terms of the US session, of course, we'll be looking out for any headline news flow that comes out on the Greek negotiations. But in terms of US economic data, we'll get the latest in the PPI report, housing starts and building permits. That pretty much concludes then the opening wrap for today. So I wish you all the best and have yourself a great trading day.